Welcome to my code tutorials. In this video, we will see how we can write a C program to calculate the area and perimeter of a circle when the radius value is provided. Here, we will ask the user to enter the radius of the circle, and then we will calculate the area of the circle using the formula area equal to pi multiplied by radius square, and then we will calculate the perimeter of the circle using the formula perimeter equal to 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by radius. So here we will use these two formula. Here I have already written some code. I have included the stdio.h header file to this program so that we can use the functions like printf and scanf, and then we have the main function, which is the entry point of our program from the programmer's perspective. Now here, the first thing that we do is we will declare the variables that we need. Here we need variables for storing the radius value, area calculated, and the perimeter calculated. And here I will have the type float, and then I will name the variables. Let us say radius, and then area, and then perimeter. And after that, we will use the printf function, and we will ask the user to enter the radius of the circle. And when the user sees this message, he will enter a value. We have to read that, and for that we will use the scanf function. Here the format specifier will be %f because we are reading a value of type float, and then we will store the value in this radius variable. And here with the scanf function, we have to provide the address of the variable, and to get the address of the variable, we use this ampersand symbol, which is also called as the address of operator. Now the next thing that we do is we will make sure that the user has entered a positive value. Now in order to do that, we will use the if conditional statement, and here we will check the value of this radius variable. So we will check whether the radius variable is containing a value which is greater than or equal to 0. In this case, we will calculate the area and we will display the value on the screen. Let us say if the user is going to enter value which is 0 or a negative number, then we will display an appropriate message. For that, I have the else block in here. In this else block, I will use the printf function, and I will say you need to enter a positive value. And if the user has entered a value for the radius which is greater than 0, then we will calculate the area, and then we will calculate the perimeter. So here, in order to calculate the area of the circle, we need the pi value. What I'm going to do is I'm going to define another variable here of type float, and I will create the variable with the name pi, and in this variable I will store the value of pi. It will be 3.142. Since we want this value to be interpreted as float, we use the suffix letter f with this value. Now in our program, we can use this pi value. So to get area, we have to perform pi multiplied by radius square. So we will multiply with the radius twice, just like this. This will provide us the area value, and we will store that in this area variable. Now after that, we have to calculate the perimeter. So to calculate the perimeter, we have to perform 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by radius, and this will provide us the perimeter. So we will store that in this perimeter variable. Okay, now we have the area and perimeter value calculated. The last thing that we do in this particular video is we will display this value on the screen. So here we will use the printf function. So it will be printf, and here I will say area of the circle, and then the value will be of type float. So I will use the format specifier %f, and here I want to display the value with 2 decimal places, and that's why I will use %.2f. And then we will insert a new line. And after that, here we will refer this area variable which contains the area value. Similarly, we can display the value of perimeter. So I will copy and paste this printf statement, and here I will say perimeter of the circle, and here we will refer the perimeter variable. Now we are done with this program. We will save this program and we will run this. Now here, enter the radius of the circle. I will enter a negative value like -1. It says you need to enter a positive value. I will run it one more time, and this time I will enter 10 and it will display the values here. So this is it guys for this particular video. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. If you have anything to say, write that in the comment box. For more tutorials, subscribe to the channel.